Please welcome Dana Melanie, Julie Nicholson, and Garrett Tripp. So you guys know how this works. First of all, before we get anything started, Dana, why don't you show them how you normally talk?
I don't know. I talk like this. I'm from Los Angeles, so.
So do we have any questions from the audience? Yes, sir. So the question is, did you spend time in Bayside, I can't speak, picking up the dialect?
Well, actually, my entire family is from New York, so I've spent lots of time here learning all of the accents that come with that. So, yes, a long line of New Yorkers in Bayside.
Yes, ma'am. Who came up with the title?
That was me. It's the story about me growing up, and most of it's true. So the title was just a way to frame the story. I wasn't waiting to die. I mean, you know, we didn't know anything. We had no internet, so it was just, I needed a way to put the story together, so that was, it's kind of a joke of people who grew up in Bayside. They were kind of waiting to get out.
Other questions? I think I see a question in the back. No? Yes, sir.
Did you end up with Campanelli?
Definitely not.
Wait, but she ended up with a different Italian, so.
I'll ask a question. How did you wind up casting Dana?
Oh, Dana is my daughter, and she's an actress, and it was actually her idea for me to write this particular short, because I was always telling her stories about growing up, which I thought all of us in Bayside, and I'm so excited because I have friends here who grew up with me in Bayside, and I'm so grateful they're here. And we thought we had a great, childhood, and growing up was normal. But I would tell her these stories, and now it's, 2017, and she would just go, "That's pathetic." And so we just decided it would make a good film.
Yes, sir. How long does it take to make a 6-minute film?
We originally budgeted 2 days. We ended up doing it in a day and a half. We were just really efficient. All the locations were ready for us that Julie and Dana found, and so we used an apartment that your grandmother, right?
It was my grandma's, and it was literally transplanted from Bayside, Queens to Los Angeles. Like, everything. The taupe walls. It was literally her apartment in Bayside that she moved to LA. So we were going to be done with the apartment, and we were like, wait, let's film something in there. And it looks just like the apartment that she grew up in. Right. So we decided to use it, and we just changed the bedroom.
Yeah, we left it all the same, including the pot that she pees in.
That was the pot.
Yeah, but it was good.
And how long did it take to decorate the bedroom?
Actually, that was really easy because I found on Etsy all of those things from the 70s. And that was really fun to turn it into a 70s bedroom. That was pretty easy and inexpensive as well.
That was probably the hardest part in terms of production design because of the transplanted apartment from Bayside. So we're not kidding when we say we didn't touch anything in that apartment. We maybe shifted a couple knickknacks on the shelves, but that's it. Everything's exactly how it was. So
we have a question from Twitter. Was Mickey Dolenz really your crush?
Yes.
A few more questions. Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Yes.
Was the pea soup in the pea pot?
Yeah.
That was the director.
However you say
Writing-wise, that was intentional. I didn't want to do something as gross as a yellow liquid. So we went with green, but it still got the laugh and was just as effective. So.
A few more questions. Yes, sir. The question's for Dana. Did you study acting?
Oh, yeah, I've been acting since I was a kid. We've never worked together before, and she's always been writing. She does a lot of public service announcements, and I was like, well, why haven't we worked together? I've been acting for so long, and you write. And she had all these stories that were very
And the
interesting.
perfect person to play me. And my big frizzy hair.
Yeah, that was because she has very big hair.
So I guess the question for Garrett is, how was it having to deal with the writer and the actor together?
It was great. I've known Dana for a long time. We actually met on a feature film that we shot together in Missouri 4 or 5 years ago.
Like 2013, I think.
So 4 years ago, and we've worked on a couple projects since then. This is my second short film that she starred in, and they asked me to come on and to direct it, and I was a little worried, but we're still friends. I mean, look at us. So,
You can't get rid of me.
right.
So.
It was actually, and I've been on a lot of production sets. It was the easiest, the most, I think the hardest decision we had was when we had to return the turtle to PetSmart. We felt really bad about buying the
Poor
turtle
Irving,
and
man.
returning it. That was the biggest thing.
One more question. Yes, ma'am. Was there an Uncle Mitchell
Yes, yes, and I think his name was like Misha, but it was a double name. When it came to America, it changed to Mitchell, and I did not like him at all, and he did give me fake medicine and thought I was a hypochondriac. That's all true. And the boys did say I stuffed my bra, but I did not get hit with the toilet paper. Thank God. That was made up. That was fictional.
Thank you, Julie Nicholson,
Thank
Dana
you.
Melanie, Garrett Tripp.